Hello.
Presents.
Hey,
Hey,
old Bailey is.
she's 14. What was this?
Tell her I would love to be the first guy to make you blank if you wanted me to, and I wanted to. Feel me inside you, baby.
There was no intentions made by
The
it.
condoms with
No.
you. Down your pockets.
Nope.
In 3 minutes, ask for a hug.
I mean, all they did was just ask for, a hello hug. That was it.
With a 13-year-old girl who's ringing you up. Does your cousin know that you're coming to visit a 13-year-old girl tonight?
So I'm not like that. I'm a bad guy.
How does this look? What do you mean by that? Sounds like sex to me. Talk about salads.
About like food and stuff?
Yes. Well, there's something you need to know, and that is I'm Chris Hansen, and this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator.
Follow my commands.
Again? Are you kidding me? Third time! Who are you? It's not the king. Yes. My name's Danny Nerf. Nice to meet you. We need to talk. I look like you. We all look the same. Are you surprised? I just want to know who you are. Who are you? You know, the real question that should be asked is, who are you? You know, I wake up one day, I'm searching after this one person, and I've been searching for him for 2 years. Finally, that one day, I see it. You and him. How is he there? What did you do to him? Where is he now? You knew Das King? Oh my god. No, I don't even know what happened myself. I woke up and I'm taking over this life that's not mine, that's not even, and it's trapping me every day. I'm trapped in a wall. I'm trapped behind walls. No one else is out there. Now I see you and you look like me, and what's going on? I don't know why does Doss look like me? Why do you look like me? Look, Nate, was it? I don't know. There's so much in this world that it's unknown. And, we try to figure it out. I've tried to figure it out. I've tried to hunt down what happened to him. Once I found your videos, he was taken over, and I felt like you were replacing him. But it seems to me like you don't even know what happened. So I don't know. There's got to be something bigger behind all this. Someone pulling the strings or something. Me and you can't interact for long. It could cause issues. It could let them know where we're at. Das King, he was an old friend of mine. One day, he went rogue. And I was hired to track him down. Now I knew who he was. I found him and never heard from him again until I saw your video. And now I'm just confused how he's back. And I'm scared they're coming after me next. They know I'm still alive. They know I'm the only one left. The only one left from that channel. See, there was a creator who made all these in his head, but it was stolen. And all of us were made into separate characters from this one person. And if they come together, we all come together, could be the end of YouTube. Look, Nate, I don't know much what's going on, but I know if it gets you or me, then this is all done. And there's nothing else left. I woke up, when I woke up a year ago, you weren't there yet. I ran out of there. They were holding you in some kind of containment, some kind of vent. I didn't know what to do. I panicked, I ran. I didn't know you're the same person until putting the pieces together. Look, Doss was an amazing guy. Okay, this is also confusing. This is the third room I've been in, but that's my fault. B, I get it. I know who he was. I've seen the videos. They're all on the computer. I rewatched them, and I still don't understand what's going on. You're making things a lot easier for me. I had suspicions. I thought this was not real, and here we are, talking about it. I'm confused myself, but I want to say something because I feel like without even trying, I ruined someone's life. Where'd you go? I was just looking at you and disappeared. I feel like the walls are coming in. I guess this never changes. So do you know everything? Or is it just me? Hey there guys, it's not the King here. It's been about 3 weeks since I've tried to make a video. I've got here in this new room and I don't know where I'm at right now mentally or physically, especially physically. And every time I'm always trapped between these walls. Okay? So sometimes I don't know what to do. So I stopped for 3 weeks. And I tried to figure it all out. Yet it just all comes back to the same thing of not knowing what's going on. I don't think anyone's ever going to figure out what's going on because I don't even know it myself. But I'm here making another video again because I want to, and because I love to. And it's exciting, and it's nice, and it's new. And I was only in that room for only a bit. But like I got in that room, couldn't go back to where I was. And then I came in here, and now I can't go back. There's no escape unless they want me to escape. Anyway, I'm ready to get in this video. And I got through this room and I've been wearing this shirt for 3 weeks. Been wearing this shirt for 3 weeks. So I'm excited to get this video out. Let's start. You're on YouTube and you're watching such a terrible, terrible YouTube channel. Why don't you have a seat? Hey there guys, Nate's not the King here, because I'm not really the King, even though my last name is King. Anyway, today we'll be talking about John Dupee. Now who is John Dupee, you might be asking. Well, this man is a criminal. registered sex offender. And he might be my favorite person on Pedo Slayer himself has slain himself. Chris Hansen. Dateline NBC. But today we're not watching Dateline because this is different. When he came back with Hansen versus Predator. Now, oh, the people he caught in Hansen versus Predator are the best predators I've ever known. Fuck you, computer. John Dupee. John Dupee. The man, the myth, the legend. John Dupee. Now, this man might have been not that creepy if you have not read his chat logs. Oh, damn his chat logs. I'm not going to get into his chat logs today, but I got them right here on this blank piece of paper. All of his chat logs. So I know, basically I've read them. I've read his chat logs. And they are not good. They are not at all. I don't remember much about them. I know that there's mentions in the episode that is not actually mentioned in the, as I've read in the thing. So it's just confusing to read that and to watch this, but just know John Dupee is the most stupid, most arrogant, and no, maybe not most arrogant, but the most stupid predator that comes on to Hansen versus Predator. And Sokol's up there with John Dupee. So I might make a video of Sokol one time. But John Dupee is my favorite out of all of them. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this, because this might be a very funny video. If you don't like predators and you're not really into watching Hansen vs. Predator or To Catch a Predator, or TCAP as we call them, then you might just need to leave this video, because this video won't be for you. This video is making fun of this predator because this predator is stupid enough to go to a young person's house and try to have sex with them, and that's just not right at all. To try to have sex with a 15-year-old. I don't remember how old she is, so once we watch it, we'll remember how old she says she is. And yeah, Nervous Nelly will be playing the decoy in this one. If you don't know how this works, so Hansen has these people which were True Crime Daily before. I don't know if it's still True Crime Daily in this one, but what they do is they message these people, and then they will pretend to be a young person to be able to get them to come to the house. And when they come to the house, that there's a decoy who invites them in and goes, "Hey, come on, we got some cookies. You want some pretzels? I got some pretzels." They come in and they're like, "Oh man, I love the pretzel, but I'd rather eat your pussy." And then they'll go in there, and then the best part is Hansen's got some nice little deadlines he'll give, like to just cook these people with the fire.
Hey, Boo. Hey. You got a seat right around that store.
He has given people second-degree burn. John Dupee. Balls, thank you for the edit. I'm going to be pausing a lot in this video, and I'm going to be talking a lot. Saying my thoughts, what I remember from when I read the chat log, which has been about, how long did this come out? This came out in 2016, it's 2022, so I remember watching it maybe 3 years ago. That's when I watched it for the first time, 2020, that was 2 years ago. Everyone do this, give it a like, and then subscribe. Go over to their channel, like and subscribe it. This 40-year-old believes he is going to cuddle in bed with a 13-year-old girl. See, that's... My God, he goes there with thinking he's the cock of the block. Like nothing can stop him. He's gonna go meet this girl, and they're gonna have so much fun, and he's gonna be able to do whatever he wants to her. And oh my God, it's such an amazing day. And then Hansen comes out and rapes that man. Absolutely obliterates him. Oh my God, I just love this episode. I want you guys to go watch this yourself, because this is such a funny video, just to watch the whole thing uncut. I'm watching the True Crime Daily one. I want to watch the uncut. So this is the one I want you guys to go watch. is the True Crime Watch Daily. So I'm not going to be reacting to this one. I'm going to be reacting to the walls. Because that one is the whole uncut video. But if you guys want to see the actual funny video where it's all edited down, made by the actual person, go watch the True Crime Daily Watch one. Because that one is funny, it's edited how Hansen wants it to be, it's exactly what it is. But I love, myself, the uncut video. So we're just going to watch the uncut video. You ready for me? 40-year-old John Dupee showed up at this house looking to meet a 13-year-old girl named Bailey. He had a lot of excuses, none of them good.
Hello.
Hey, girl. Where are you?
I'm outside. My sister just got back in the car.
Oh, okay. Just go through the back door so nobody sees you.
All right, I'm at the back door.
Just go in.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
The way they walk in, like no one's watching them, is so creepy too. Not just the fact that they just walk in, the fact that they walk in like that. It is so creepy. I can't handle how much...
Hey! What'd you bring? What did you bring?
Presents.
What do you got? Show me.
Chips.
Nice.
He looks so smug. He's trying not to talk much. I've heard this in the Fast Eddie video. If you guys don't know who Fast Eddie is, go watch him too. He's funny. I love Fast Eddie. He makes his... won't be as cut as mine is. He's a funny guy. Go watch his channel. It's funny. It's the way he walks in with on his phone, like he thinks he's got some important shit to do. He ain't got nothing important to do. He ain't texting anyone. Like the most he texts is his cousin, probably saying, "I'm about to fuck this 13-year-old." Oh, does your cousin know you're coming to see a 13-year-old? And it's 13 years old. That's even worse than what I thought. I thought it was 15. I remembered 15. That's normally the age they go for. But they can go worse. There's worse. That's what's worse. Is that there's worse than this. At all. Okay.
What kind is it? Thank you.
Fun fact about me, I hate chocolate.
It's nice to finally see you.
What's up?
This is crazy.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm really nervous.
Why?
I don't know, I've never done this. Have you?
No.
So what do you want to do?
A hug?
I don't know.
Okay, so if you guys see in the Sokol video, she stays a lot longer. This was right before Sokol. She met John Dupee. She wasn't ready for this. And I wouldn't have been either. I'm about maybe her age, not now, but like maybe a little bit. No, I'm not her age, but I don't know how old she was in this one. I think she was probably 16 in this one, or 15, but she's younger. But if she was, about this age when she was this young, she was scared. It was her first time meeting a predator, and she wasn't ready for it. And once he was already advancing towards her, when she had to keep moving, which is something they do purposely, is they try to get the girl to move so they're not close to the predator, because why the fuck would you want to be close to the predator? But there's also issues with, she can't touch any of the items, she can't, have any of it without someone there, someone looking at what he's doing. And when he tries to give her a hug, that is a very uncomfortable thing to do, even with someone you just met first. And even though you've been texting them and everything, it is so weird to just go a hug when you walk in. You gotta give a little conversation first. If you were talking online, if you were talking with a person online and you just heard, "Can I have a hug?" They're instantly gonna get a knife behind you and stab you. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't hug a stranger after the first day. And even after 30 minutes, not even 30 minutes, how long is this? 30 seconds of being in the house and he was already a hug? So no, I don't agree that I agree that she should have reacted like that. I would have reacted like that. Not even if it was a setup. Here comes Hansen.
Hey, Boo. Hey. You have a seat right around that stool right there.
Hey, Boo.
No, right there. Please have a seat. Right there. Set the phone down, please.
You ain't got nothing important to do.
What is your plan here tonight?
Just hang out, watch football
Hang out and watch football with whom?
with her,
Who's her?
with Bailey.
Bailey. And how did you meet Bailey exactly?
Through Whisper.
Whisper. And you know how
Can you tell I've watched this so many times? I'm just like, I can quote it all throughout the video. Through Whisper, he stutters because he's trying to, he knows he's fucked. He knows he's like absolutely fucked. Like once you see, my favorite part is his recoil when he sees Hansen. Alright, watch how nonchalant this man is. He's slanted, you know, he's slanted. And watch how nonchalant, he just like goes from this very energetic person who's really excited to hug this person and give her cuddles and just be all perfect for her. Just watch Hansen just kill the mood.
So what do you want to do?
A hug?
I don't know.
Hey, Boo.
Hey.
And he
Right around that stool
a
right
little tense. If you rewind that back, he gets a little tense too. It's not just a watch.
there. Seat right around that stool right there.
Shoulder shake. He's shaking shoulders because he's so tense. He's so, oh my god, I know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. So and Hansen's like he knows he just fucked this guy.
Set the phone down, please.
That would have been bad out of context.
And you know how old Bailey is?
She's 14.
14. She told you she's 13. Not that that matters. How old are you?
30.
30. And why would you at 30 think it would be okay to hang out with a 13-year-old girl home alone?
Facts. Why at 30 would you think it's okay to meet a 13-year-old home alone? Why at 30 would you think it's okay to meet any teenager at home alone? Any teenager, not even just 13, like up to 17. That could be so awful for you. Even that, you could have a father just come home and shoot you in the face. You're trespassing on his house. Then it doesn't matter what his daughter invited you. If he finds you as a threat to his family, they have the right. I just imagine how many deaths of predators happen when you go over to their house thinking you're okay, and then you get shot because you're trying to fuck a 15-year-old. Or a 14-year-old, or a 9-year-old. I don't even like seniors dating freshmen, let alone having a 30-year-old come to a 14-year-old's house if he thought it was 14.
I mean, we just hit it off, friends.
You hit it off with a 13-year-old girl.
We were just talking.
13-year-old girl.
Just talking. Well, now you're here. This is more than talk.
I know, we just came to hang out. You know, I brought
What, get a hug?
and watch football.
Watch football.
Yeah.
Who's playing tonight?
Steelers and the Ravens.
That is such a quick comeback, my man. John Dupee, you're giving those quick comebacks, but you're still fucked no matter what you're doing. Because you came to see a 13-year-old. No matter what you're doing, no matter what you say, you came to see a 13-year-old girl. Home alone. Thinking you could cuddle her while watching the Steelers and the Ravens. You think he likes the Steelers and the Ravens? The amount of times that John Dupee just loses in this video is the funniest thing in the world. He has no chance of ever getting his life back on track. Ever again. Registered sex offenders normally don't come back from whatever happened. This is why Hansen is probably the best person out there. You really did show the world that there are these creepy fucks who are on the internet trying to get with your children. And it's still happening. It's not even just like, it's just that they're more cautious now because of TCAP. Then it's so much harder to catch those predators. Not many people came to the next one to the one where he goes into with the mask. It was COVID. He tried to do it again. It didn't work. He only got one person. He literally got the smallest amount because people are learning. People are evolving. It's evolution right now. That people are coming back and being able to fuck these 13-year-olds and fuck these 12-year-olds and get away with it. There's no way now to show how fucked up this world is by just show someone this. Show people, these people. And there's some of them that don't even show remorse. Remorse. Like, you gotta have a little remorse. Like John Dupee at the end, he's definitely fucking crying. But I'm pretty sure he's just crying because he got caught. He would do it again if he could. That's what's wrong with these depraved monsters. They would do it over and over until they want to keep doing it. And then they'll keep doing it to these 14-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 9-year-olds.
I had no intentions with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
No intentions of
Nope.
Well, John, what do you do for a living?
You know the amount of times that Hansen was told that? I had no intentions with nothing. And also, if you think about it, that's a double negative. I had no intentions with nothing. Nothing? No. I had intentions with something. He basically just admitted right there that he has intentions. So he had no intentions to do nothing to that girl. Right? And that's what he just said.
I was working at UPS.
UPS.
Mm-hmm.
And did you walk here today, or
No, my sister dropped me off.
you don't have a driver's license?
Yeah, I do.
No car.
No.
So what do you do at UPS?
I was a package handler.
Package handler. You're not there anymore.
No.
What do you do now?
Nothing.
Besides go online and try to talk to young girls?
I don't try to talk to... I just try to find a girl to talk to and hang out, whatever.
And how many times have you done this with somebody who's 13, 14 years old?
Never.
Never talked to another girl who said she was 13?
Nope.
Just pausing that to give it a second to just go in your head that he says never. Are you ready for this?
Well, who's Brittany?
Who's Brittany?
That was the other girl you were talking to.
What was it?
The pause between when he says the other girl you were talking to and his answer. Oh my god. The moment of silence too you can hear just here.
What was this?
Within the last few weeks? So you say
stupid,
to
John
Bailey, on Whisper, that you're 30, how old are you? She says 13. You say, you're not 13 in that pic? Yes, I'll be 14 next month. That's pretty clear.
Just because he thought she was going to be 14 next month, that doesn't make anything better. It doesn't at all. She's still underage. She's still... I don't even think there's even a fucking part of the United States where it's not illegal to fuck someone under the age of 14. Here's when Hansen starts getting into his actual sayings of, this is wrong, this is what you said, explain yourself. And Dupee does not do a great job at explaining himself. He keeps backing himself in a corner, and one day he was just stuck in that corner. And you can see later in the video, he's not even metaphorically stuck in the corner, he's literally stuck in the corner.
That's pretty clear. You remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do. And later you tell her, I would love to be the first guy to make you blank if you wanted me to, and I wanted to. Feel me inside you, baby.
Yeah. If you wanted to, blank. Feel me inside of you. What the fuck, man? I don't even think I say that to the person, any people I text. That would be so creepy, just to text that to a normal person, let alone a 13-year-old. No. I'm done.
Has that line ever worked for you before?
No.
Then why do you do that now?
There was no, I mean,
Well, what am I to make of this?
there was no intentions made by it.
That shows clear intent. I want you to feel me inside you. What did you mean by that exactly? This does not look very good for you, John. The chat, the appearance, the Cheetos, the dark chocolate. Did you bring condoms with you?
He didn't bring condoms. Think about that in the context where he was actually gonna fuck this 13-year-old and did not bring condoms. Now, I hate to say this, but there are 13-year-olds out there that can get pregnant. It's not good, man. It's not good. There's kids that can get pregnant that young. It's sad to say it, but yeah, you can get pregnant that young.
But you see how this looks.
Absolutely. I mean,
You're 30 years old. The girl you were talking to told you very clearly she was 13.
and I mean, I had no intentions just besides
John, why don't you just tell me what you were really up to?
Is her just getting
just
upset with
to
him?
hang out, get to know her, you know?
And to know her.
Yeah.
And if you were the parent of a 13-year-old girl, would you be comfortable with that?
No, I'm not.
I mean, it depends how I mean, if I'm a good person, you know, like,
Yeah, but typically good people don't meet strangers online, talk about sex, and then go over to visit, and within 3 minutes ask for a hug.
Exactly. Like, that is awful. I don't know how Hansen could be this calm while confronting this fucking psychopath. People are always gonna hate these people. They're gonna know what you look like. They know what you look like now because of Hansen versus Predator. And they're gonna fuck with you for the rest of your life. You're never gonna get that to go away. Because you try to fuck a 13-year-old. Home alone.
I mean, all they did was just ask for, you know, a hello hug, that was it.
With a 13-year-old girl. Walked right in the house.
Well, she told me to come in.
Does that make it right? Knowing that she's 13.
Oh, I wouldn't have never just walked in,
Yeah.
you know, without talking to her, you know, without getting her okay.
Now, you talked about spending the night. Here, tonight.
Well,
He's fucked.
Yes or no?
it depended, you know, like, if she had to wake up in the morning, you know, like, if I was going to stay
Did she have
here.
to go to school?
She said she didn't have to go to school today. I mean, tomorrow.
So you could just spend the night and hang out with a 13-year-old girl. That's cool.
Well, I mean, I didn't plan on it.
You talked about it?
I mean, I was going to leave after the football game.
John?
Unless you spent the night.
I didn't plan on spending the night.
But you talked about having cannolis, a little dinner.
Yeah,
Sounds like you were going to have a special little night with your 13-year-old date.
you know, just come over, have some cannolis, you know, some snacks, watch the football game.
Who's ringing you up?
My cousin.
Your cousin?
Yeah.
What does your cousin want? Does your cousin know that you're coming to visit a 13-year-old girl tonight?
No.
Your sister?
No.
His cousin calling him, like, you know he was telling his cousin, hey, I'm gonna go meet this girl. Me and her are gonna have a fun time. And he's trying to call her to make sure, hey, you know, how you having a great time, man? Yeah, you fucking her? How you doing, man? It's so creepy that guy wouldn't even known that he was gonna fuck a 13-year-old, and he was advocating for this man to get back together. Because John Dupee looks like the loneliest man. I bet his friends were all like, man, you gotta find someone. There's gonna be someone out there for you. And John Dupee's like, maybe. Yeah, maybe a 13-year-old, maybe. But yeah, I actually have a date with someone. And they're all like, oh, good job, man, you fucking fine, man. You go and enjoy that woman. Fuck yeah, man. And then he's also just like, yeah, but she's 13. And they don't know that. They're just advocating him to go fuck this person because they don't know who that is. How are you gonna know what your friend's talking about when they're just like, I'm gonna go meet a girl? You don't just assume they're 13.
No. She knows that I was just coming to hang out with a girl.
So what would your sister think if she knew she was dropping you off at the home where a 13-year-old girl was alone? Think she'd be cool with that?
I mean, she probably would say, just don't do it, don't do anything stupid,
Exactly
Don't do
what I
anything
said.
stupid.
Right.
It seems like you've already done that.
By just
Exactly what I said. I forgot to say
this.
this.
You tried to solicit a 13-year-old girl online using graphic sexual language. What do you think should happen to you?
You should be killed.
So I'm not like that and a bad guy.
How does this look? How does it look? John, you tell me, how does it look? If you were me, what would you think?
That I honestly made a mistake.
That you made a mistake. Well, that's true. And how would you define that mistake?
Not to talk to girls like online.
The mistake was not to talk to girls online. The mistake is to not go fuck a 13-year-old. Or anyone who's underage.
Or try to come over and have sex with them?
I wasn't trying to come over and have sex with her.
John, do you want me to read it again? I would love to be the first guy to make you blank if you wanted me to, and I want you to feel me inside you, baby. What do you mean by that? That sounds like sex to me.
I was just playing with her,
Just playing with her.
not playing with her, but, just seeing, where she was,
She was 13.
Exactly.
I'd never had sex with her. I didn't plan on coming here to have
Well,
sex
not
with her.
Those close-ups of John Dupee, you could just see the sweat drenching from his face and how nervous he looks. And it's so fucking funny.
Tonight, because I walked in.
And I didn't plan on it.
You didn't plan on it? Come on, you talked about it.
That wasn't my intentions. I talked to her all day today about just coming over, watching the game, and just hanging out.
Salad.
About what?
You talk about salads.
About food and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, about watching the game.
This is a whole different kind of food here that you're talking about. So what do you think should happen to you, John?
Okay. What I remember from reading the transcript, there's no mention of salad anywhere. I don't know. I haven't listened to the phone call, so maybe there's a phone call right before where he goes, yeah, bring some salad, I'll toss it. But, I've never read it. And there's other people that say they have never read it either. So I don't understand what Hansen is. I think he's mixing up Predators, because there's another Predator that actually does talk about salads.
You're in a bit of a fix here.
I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Well, there's something you need to know, and that is I'm Chris Hansen. And this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator.
Here comes the cameras.
Sir, if you want to leave...
Yep. Avoiding contact because you're not being recorded this whole time. Perfect. So they're all just, this is different days. This all happens on different days. But the police officers are also in cahoots with Chris Hansen. Because they're trying to catch these predators, but at the same time, Chris Hansen's trying to make a documentary about all these people who, that's what TCAP originally was just a documentary showing you, hey, these are these creepy fucks who are out there trying to take advantage of our 13-year-old kids, or people in my age demographic, which are younger. It's not fair for the people who are just trying to find love as 13-year-olds. I remember when I was 13-year-old, I was texting girls left and right because I just wanted someone to actually care about me. And they take advantage of those people who wanted people to take care of them and care about them. And it sucks that the peoples like me who are younger are being taken advantage of. And it's so awful to see all this happening to people that aren't even old enough to make their own decisions sometimes, where they need to think about things logically. It sucks that parents let people, their kids, go on the internet not knowing what's going on. Even though they know what's going on, they're just letting the kids go through this shit because they don't care sometimes. Well, maybe that's more of a personal issue there. Sometimes maybe parents who have younger children who have tendencies to feel like they're alone in the world or feel like they don't matter are all being taken advantage of, and that's who they're taking advantage of, are people that want the love, the people that need that. That's what John Dupee is. He's a person that really thought the girl just wanted hugs and cuddles and stuff because that's what he knew he could take advantage of. John Dupee is the lowest of the low, where it seems like he was so remorseful, but he fucked up so bad here. He went after a weak, not just 1 weak girl, 2 weak girls from the same setup that fucks everyone else up in the show. It fucked him up and then got him twice. There's no going back for this man. He did not just text this person once, text her twice. He reminds me of the guy that had no fucking clothes on when he walked in on Chris Hansen. Okay, I'm not really going to react to the whole police interrogation part because, I mean, if you want to go watch the police interrogation part, there's a whole part on that. I just want to show you some of the call.
Hey, boo.
Baby, what you doing?
What are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
I'm just waiting for you.
Oh, are you?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I love you.
How did you first meet?
Oh, see, what's so awful about that, that's how I sounded when I was 13 years old. And he's saying this to a 13-year-old like that to make it look like, hey, he's maybe that age in his mind. And even that logic there, which is regression, is still stupid. Saying that he regressed, because even people who regress back into a younger age don't go for younger people. Regression is not a type of form to say, hey, that's just me feeling like I'm younger and wanting to fuck younger people. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Regression is not that. Regression is more therapeutic than fucking 13-year-olds. Sometimes people just make up things because people do need to sometimes people regress and it helps them, their own mind, because they never really had a childhood. They never really had that type of feeling of knowing what's going on in their life or their child. So they're just, when they grow up, they're like, I feel so, I didn't have a childhood. Sometimes having a childhood is good. There's even episodes of American Dad or Family Guy where the characters regress. Stan, when he feels like he never really had a childhood, they say, maybe you should do some things that help you remind you of childhood. Though he does go a little far with it, some people go far with it. And that's their choice. That's their choice. As long as they're not doing any harm to anyone. But when it's harm to people like 13-year-olds or 12-year-olds, then that's the point where you have to stop. Where you can't even say, I have regression issues. You have no issue. You're just a fucking predator. Dupee was released prison last summer after serving 3 years. So after serving 3 years, he was released from prison. And he's going to go out there and just want to do it again. He's going to want to. He may not do it, but he wants to. No one ever loses that feeling. Sometimes people are like that, just need either a wake-up call, which this is not a wake-up call for John Dupee. John Dupee is not going to learn from this. No one learns from this type of stuff. There's been predators who come back again. They never learn. Predators. That's just because it's in their mind that they want this so bad. They want to be with like what they think is right, and they don't know that they know it's wrong, but they don't care. And they don't care about the feelings of the 13-year-old or feelings of the 12-year-old in the future because they care about getting their dick wet by a 13-year-old. It's not nice. It's not good, and it's awful that this stuff is happening to 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds, and 9-year-olds. So, why is it so awful to be, like, on the show? Because you're a fucking predator, dude. Why do people feel like they can't get out of this ditch? Because you dug your own ditch. Okay? Even before Hansen vs. Predator, or before TCAP, you fucked this up, and then you get caught, you fucked your whole life up. It's still an issue, and it still happens today to people who are fucking registered sex offenders. You don't need to be on TCAP to be well known as a registered sex offender in your community. All you have to do is just show them that you're a registered sex offender. They don't like you. No one likes you. So that's my rant about John Dupee and why, if people like this happen, and they try to use every excuse in the book, every last lie. Even when you're getting confronted, you're lying. That's all he did to Chris Hansen. No, I was just coming over here to eat. When he gets interrogated by the police, they get mad at him, and somehow he gets out in 3 years. And in 3 years, and maybe now, I don't blame where he's at now. I wonder where he's at now. But in reality, he was 40. So he claimed to be 30, but he was 40? What? He was 40! 40! No! Oh my god. Sorry, I just fucking screamed in my pillow for 10 minutes. Just got back. Anyway, this is Nate's Not the King, because I'll never be the king, even though my last name is King. Never to be zero, always to be the one. Have a great day.